Wayne, overall, a little tighter defensively than last week. The scoring chances, though, are still missing. I imagine it's a bit of frustration. And then
I think the chances were there.
Yeah.
I think we quite easily could have been 2 or 3 up in the first half. So we had good chances. We had some really good opportunities in the final third, but again we failed to take them and take advantage. I thought performance-wise, I thought first half we were excellent. It's exactly how we've seen the game going. Controlling the game, playing a lot in their half. I thought we'd done it really well and just couldn't take that chance to get the goal. And then second half, a little bit more even for 10-15 minutes. They get the goal with the first opportunity where they looked a little bit dangerous. They get the goal and then we're chasing. But again, I thought the reaction was excellent to come back, get the equaliser, and then I felt we could have went on and won the game, but it wasn't to be. So I'm happy we come back, got the point. I'm happy with the performance, but we need to again tighten up because they haven't had many opportunities against us, and we can see another goal. So we need to tighten up and defend better in them situations, and be more clinical. It's what I've been saying from the start of the season.
Chris's finish, how'd you see that?
Yeah, I thought it was a great finish. I thought he looked dangerous tonight. He created 2 or 3 really good opportunities for us. Great goal with his left foot. And he deserves it because he's a player who works hard and doesn't really get a lot of credit for his performances. And I think he's up there in the top 5 for chances created. I know it's early on for the first 3 games, so he's an important player for us.
Jason, Wayne, to kind of build off of that, tonight it seemed like, especially without Nigel Roberta in the lineup, you had Chris maybe higher and wider for a lot of the game than we've seen in the past. What necessarily fed into that alteration beyond just being without Nigel tonight?
No, Chris Durkin he's played the 3 games this season. He's played off the right, so he's played wide. So it was really Pedro coming in Nigel's position. So I think Andy Nahar was a big loss for us. We lost him yesterday in training, so he was a big loss for us as well. So, but yeah, no, I think Durkin is a threat, and Nigel was ill over the last couple of days. That's why he wasn't available. So, but we've got players who can come in. I thought Pedro done well in that position, and he's played in 2 or 3 positions for me, so we know he's a player who can do that. Koo was not well before the game, and was really tired and quite quick, so we had to take him off, and I thought Yamil come on and looked dangerous, looked a threat for us as well. So no, I think from the game there's a lot of positives we can take from it. Just frustrating we didn't take 3 points.
Jose?
You mentioned earlier it came out, the way the team played came out is just as expected. What did you think of how Orlando set up, and how did that play toward your game plan overall? Yeah,
we've obviously watched Orlando's previous games, and quite often they drop into a back 5 or sometimes even a back 6, so we knew the space would be there for Ruan and Mohamed to really have a lot of time on the ball, and then it was how we get in behind them, we get the ball wide to get across in the box and suffocate them really, and really try and play the game in their half, and I thought we'd done that really well, especially first half. So we kind of knew the way the game was going to go, but it's if you don't take your chances, then you're open to get punished, and we did in the second half. The sloppy goal from our point of view, and then I wanted to see a reaction, which I did. So 90% of the game I thought was good. The 10% it wasn't. We need to make sure when we go into them periods, we're harder to beat or harder to score against, because that's 5 goals now in 3 games, so I'm not happy with that at all. We need to defend better than them.
Thank you.
How do you evaluate the performances of some of the players tonight, in particular Derek Williams and Ruan, and Yamil Assad in his first 2 games coming off the bench?
I thought Derek was really good. His performance was what I expected, why I wanted to bring him here. He's very experienced, he's good on the ball, reads the game well, and calms the game down for us. So I thought he was really good. I thought Ruan at times was good. I thought some of his runs off the ball were excellent. Maybe just needs to do a little bit better in the final third with his crossing or his final ball. But yeah, it's his first game. For his first start, so I'm pleased he got 90 minutes. So I thought the two of them done well.
The last one here, Steve.
In the first half, a lot of the transition, breaking out of possession in the back, was through Canals rather than Cleach. Was that perhaps because Cleach was being marked out of the game and Canals became the option, there was a space for him?
No, in out of possession we're 4-4-2. I think it's pretty clear to see. And in possession, Mohamed and Ruan come in and make the three men midfield. So Cleach has a bit more of a free role, going and being involved in the final third, and Russell is the player who we want to try and get him the ball to start attacks for us. And I just said to Russell in the locker room, I think that's the best game I've ever seen him play. I thought he was excellent. I thought the improvement from Russell last year when I come in to now, just purely from playing forward and being braver on the ball and being brave enough to take the ball in tight areas, I thought he was excellent. So he's performed well. He deserves to play, and hopefully his form continues.
Thanks, Wayne.